You're watching Global Toronto. This is Global News at Noon.
Meantime, a strike at York University is entering its 5th week today, with frustrations growing between all parties involved. Shallima Maharaj is at the picket lines for us this afternoon with the very latest on this story. And Shallima, is there any sign of the strike coming to an end?
Well, good afternoon. Yeah, right now we are just standing outside at Keele and York, and you can see there's still a picket line active behind me. There's still some cars all held up. At this point, what we know is that the university's latest offer is to be voted starting April 6th. Now, the union is calling this a forced ratification vote. The university had been looking for a vote on its latest offer. York says the Ontario Labour Relations Board is arranging for an electronic vote that would run from April 6th to April 9th for each of the 3 bargaining units being represented here at the school. The board says there is an urgency to getting the matter resolved. In a note to its members, CUPE 3903 says what's on the table now isn't meaningfully different from what its membership had rejected on March 2nd. The school had told us before that classes were operating, still about 55% of them running, but of course we know that some courses are highly contingent on lab work that takes place here on campus. 3,000 plus staff had walked off the job as of March 5th. Now, bargaining had resumed for a short period of time there with a mediator at the table. Those talks fell apart, but here we are now back on campus. This is week 5 for staff, for students, people here at York University. It's back to you.
All right, thank you, Shallima.
You're watching Global Toronto. This is Global News at 5:30.
Strike at York University now going into its 5th week with no end in sight. In fact, frustration is growing among staff on the picket line. Shallima Maharaj is there for us tonight. And Shallima, obviously this is upsetting for students as well.
Yeah, it's deeply frustrating. More than 3,000 contract workers went on the picket lines about 4 weeks ago. They first hit the picket lines on March 5th, and that's where they remained today. They did station themselves at a number of entrances throughout campus. What we have here is talks falling apart again. The university pursued another option after that happened. Government involvement. The Ontario Labour Relations Board stepped in and arranged for an electronic vote from April 6th to the 9th. And for each of the 3 bargaining units that are on strike. The union says this is a forced ratification vote, and what's on the table is meaningfully no different from what their members rejected on March 2nd.
I think it's partly an act of desperation on the part of the university. Although they haven't been able to bargain with us, they haven't been willing to bargain with us, and so in the end they're trying this tactic that was given to them by a previous government years ago.
We think that the electronic voting system creates an opportunity for more people to participate, and so more than anything we're hoping that as many people as possible can participate in this vote.
And the university said over the weekend that every member of the school is entitled to be free from reprisal for exercising their right to strike. Now, not everyone we spoke to believes that. Some people say that they do not trust in the administration, that they will keep their word, and they want to see a formal back-to-work clause drafted for their protection. Alan?
Shallima Maharaj at York for us tonight. Thank you, Shallima.